Hello, CASA. It is an honor to join you virtually today to thank you, the critical volunteers, for making a difference in the lives of Kentucky's kids. Your work under regular circumstances is nothing short of heroic. But during the course of this pandemic, you've shown incredible strength, resiliency, and versatility to meet our kids when they need it the most. As governor and as a dad, I'm grateful. Last year alone, CASA volunteers served more than 3,500 children across 70 Kentucky counties. Your focus on these cases and the children makes such an impact, especially after a year of intense stress and sometimes social isolation due to this pandemic. Your dedication, your compassion is what our kids need, and I truly believe it makes a huge difference in their lives, an adult that they know cares about them and is there for them. As you continue your work and even expand efforts in the years to come, remember Team Kentucky appreciates you. I know your work isn't easy, but it's truly making a difference. Remember, we'll get through this. We'll get through this together. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Tara Perry, the CEO of the National CASA GAL Association for Children, and I'm here today to extend a personal thank you and a thank you on behalf of the National CASA GAL staff and the Board of Trustees to all of the dedicated volunteers in the Commonwealth of Kentucky. We know that the past 18 months has been very difficult for all of us, but we have seen the commitment and the dedication of volunteers in Kentucky do what you do so wonderfully. You speak up on behalf of children. You support them through the most difficult times of their lives. And while you were going through your own personal challenges and making sacrifices, you did not waver in your commitment. So I'm here again to thank you. On behalf of all of us at National CASA, we appreciate the work that you're doing. We know that the families and children in Kentucky appreciate the work that you're doing. And I would be remiss if I didn't also extend a thank you to the wonderful staff and leadership in the state of Kentucky. Thank all of you for your dedication and your commitment through what has been the most difficult 18 months of all of our lives. Thank you.
Hello, I am the Department of Community-Based Services Commissioner, Miranda Straub, and I want to send a huge congratulations to the entire Kentucky CASA Network on another year of service to vulnerable children. I want to share my most profound gratitude to all of you for your dedication, primarily during this last year. This was really hard on everyone. The families, the children, the court system, DCVS workers, and of course, for you CASA folks. You pivoted and your volunteers created new ways to have safe, socially distanced visits with children at a time when families experience intense stressors, intense isolation and loss. We know that there weren't that many eyes on children during this last year and on families, and you had to provide that support. You have to provide that anchor. And so did my workers. And meeting with folks in parking lots and meeting with folks in front porches and being able to do video conferences, just finding all kinds of creative ways to provide the service that the most vulnerable children among us need. So congratulations and thank you for being such a key partner to DCVS. You are pivotal to us and you're pivotal to our children and the safety of the children that we work with and that are in our care. You can focus your energy and commitment on one child, one case at a time, and that is incredibly helpful to that child, that attention to those complex cases, that individualized connection and relationship and advocacy is huge for those kids. We know how important that is. To just takes one caring adult, right, to make a change, and you are often the one caring adult. It is so vital to our child's well-being that your commitment and familiarity to them serves as a protective factor against abuse and neglect and builds resilience and provides a sense of trust in a place where children have lost trust for those who are supposed to be caring adults in their lives. So on behalf of my entire team, I cannot thank you enough for your compassion, your care, your skill, your expertise, your dedication for the children of Kentucky. Mil gracias, 1,000 thanks. Thank you for being a partner, and thank you for making children a priority.
Hello, I'm Speaker Pro Tem David Mead. I want to say thank you to all those who support and volunteer for CASA. In 2020, nearly 4,000 children were served by more than 1,200 active and assigned CASA volunteers. Additionally, nearly 400 new CASA volunteers completed the 30-hour pre-service training across all local programs, which provides CASA volunteers in 70 of Kentucky's counties, including my home area of Lincoln County. There are also plans to expand CASA to 80 counties by July of 2022. The love and dedication that CASA volunteers have for the most vulnerable children of our state makes a lasting impact on the lives of our future generation. Thank you for your support and time spent engaging with our children in this program.
Hi, my name is Angie Hatton. I'm state representative for Letcher and Pike counties, and I also serve as House Minority Whip. I've been a big fan of CASA ever since my college sorority chose CASA as our philanthropy. And I'm thrilled that CASA is coming back to Letcher County. I hope that all of you CASA volunteers know how very much you're appreciated, how very much you're needed, and that you feel supported by your General Assembly. We are here for whatever you might need from us because you do so much for your communities.
Hello, I'm Stephen Rudy, Majority Floor Leader for the Kentucky House of Representatives. I appreciate you allowing me to join you all virtually to thank our CASA volunteers for all the time they have dedicated and continue to dedicate to Kentucky's children. Despite the challenges we've faced in the last year and a half, you, our volunteers, have selflessly advocated for our state's youth, all the while tending to your own families during this particularly tough time. Once every month, and sometimes more, you have visited the children on your assigned cases and have shown that you are a source of comfort and support. These selfless actions play such a huge part in preventing the future of abuse and neglect. From the bottom of my heart, I want to say thank you again for fending for our kids and engaging in the CASA program.
Hi, I'm Joni Jenkins, House Democratic Leader, and it is my honor to thank you for all the work CASA volunteers have done for many years, but especially during this last year during COVID. I understand that you have used innovative methods to keep your eyes on kids and be their advocate in the court and in the community. Not only do kids across Kentucky depend on you, so does Kentucky, and we thank you for your service.
Hello, I'm Jason Nemus, State Representative for Louisville and Oldham County. I want to take this opportunity to say thank you to those who dedicate their time to CASA here in our great state of Kentucky. CASA programming continued during the pandemic, and volunteers were even more critical to the court than ever before. Our families are struggling in Kentucky, as over the last year and a half, children remained home from school and families experienced intense stressors. CASA advocacy is now more important than ever, and I'm excited about expanding these critical services across the Commonwealth. Thank you for serving our children, for caring, supporting, and for loving them, which in turn protects them from abuse and neglect. So often you, the volunteers, are the voice for our most vulnerable citizens. We simply cannot thank you enough for stepping up and leading our youth to brighter days.
I hope you're enjoying CASA Week. My name is Rachel Bingham. I'm with the Administrative Office of the Courts. I want to thank you for your service and support that you provide to the court system and to our kids across the Commonwealth. Without you, they would not have that opportunity for someone to truly advocate on their behalf and be there to provide them with all kinds of opportunities around education, around well-being, around supports, and really just to be in a lot of ways a friend to them. We appreciate everything that CASA does, and not only do we value the input that CASA volunteers provide to the court system, but we also know that you're making a difference. when it comes to permanency, when it comes to safety, when it comes to well-being. We all hope that our families can stay together. We all hope that we're able to provide the supports and services necessary to do so. You really build that type of relationship and structure that oftentimes we don't have with our families and our kids. So we just want to tell you, we appreciate you, we thank you, and we're grateful that you're able to provide this support, service, and resource to our kids and families. Enjoy CASA Week. Really take the time to celebrate what you do. And we look forward to seeing you in person in the near future. Thank you.